Good morning, teachers and students. Today is Friday, March 1st, 2019. My name is Christina, and with me today are Angel, Aiden, and Miley. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to our national and state flags, our national anthem, and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one day under God, one and indivisible. I, Christina, pledge that I will arrive on time with all my materials, ready to do my best. I will be a great listener, a hard worker, and encourage my classmates. I will act responsibly and accept consequences for my actions, and my classmates, teachers, and parents will be proud of me. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. And now on to Liger Pride. P is for preparation. Be in school every day, on time, wearing school uniform with all materials ready. R is for respect. Follow school rules, keep hands and objects to yourself, and respect teacher and peers. I is for integrity. Make good choices and always say the truth. Be a person of honest character. D is for dedication. Be an active learner, participate in class, do your own work, and always try your best. E is for excellence. Always strive for your personal best, be competitive, and have a positive attitude. Now on to Aiden with today's menu.
Thank you, Christina. Good morning, Ligers. Today for lunch, we'll be having chicken burger with cheese or cheeseburger with burger salad, potato smiles, and fruit. For breakfast on Monday, we'll be having chocolate chip muffin, milk, 100% orange juice, and fresh apple slices. Now to Miley with the weather and the birthdays.
Thank you, Aiden. Good morning, Ligers. Today's high is 76 with a low of 63, and there's a 20% chance of showers. Today's birthdays are Pre-K 4, Heidi Juarez, second grader Salma Tovar, and fourth grader Aileen Hernandez. This weekend's birthdays are first grader Jorge Cocolan, third graders Juan Navarro and Cesar Escamilla, fourth grader Brandon De La Torre, and fifth grader Avid Castillo. Also this weekend, Pre-K 4 teacher Miss Sain celebrates her birthday. Now on to Angel with the Wow Words of the Week.
Thank you, Miley. Good morning, Liger. This week's math word of the week is pound. Pronunciation, pound. Definition, a unit of weight equal to 6 ounces. Word in a sentence, how many pounds of bananas did you buy? This week's science word of the week is conserve. Pronunciation, conserve. Definition, the saving of protecting of resources. Word in a sentence, we need to conserve water. Now back to Christina with a few words of wisdom.
Thank you, Angel. Good morning, Ligers. This is Christina with a few words of wisdom. Almost everyone has read a Dr. Seuss book, books like Green Eggs and Ham and The Cat in the Hat. Dr. Seuss's books have been around for so long that your grandparents probably read Dr. Seuss to your parents. Imagine that. When Dr. Seuss was very old, a friend asked him if he had words of wisdom to leave the world. Dr. Seuss said, whenever things go a bit sour in a job I'm doing, I always tell myself, you can do better than this. Are you having a hard time with any of your schoolwork? If you are, remember Dr. Seuss's words and give yourself a pep talk. Just ask for help, keep trying, and know that you can do better. With something to think about, this is Christina, Angel, Aiden, and Miley. Make it a great day or not.
The choice is yours.
Today there are no visitors to the library due to a training. Teachers, please do not send students to the library.
Teachers and students, just a reminder that the yearbook is on sale for $40. Please see Ms. Gonzalez, Ms. Lerma, or Coach Rinaga for more information.
Students who won the raffle for coming to Family Reading Night are Oscar Cocolan, Brianna Riojas, Audrey Quiñones, Saraí Garcia, Cristina Garcia, Maria Reina, Joshua Garcia, Karen Escalera, Joe Morales, Alberto Vargas, Aiden Contreras, Levin Martinez, Jacob Gonzalez, Annette Sanchez, and Karime Rodriguez. Please come to the library for your prize.
These are all the announcements for today. Have a fabulous Focus Friday. Enjoy today's story and trivia question.
Thank you all so much for an amazing Read Across America week. Seeing so many of you dressed up really made this week so special. I had a blast hanging out with you all on Family Reading Night. I hope that you all enjoyed meeting our special guest, Mr. Sean Elliott Russell. His message and story were so fun for all of us to hear. Remember to breathe through the storm and be still. For today's trivia question, teachers, don't forget to write your name, number of students, and answer for today's trivia question. Remember to have students walk in the hallways when they bring the answers, and I will pick 2 answers from whoever brings them in correctly. The question is, in Dr. Seuss's Green Eggs and Ham, who does not like green eggs and ham? Who does not like them here or there? Who does not like them anywhere?
Be Still, Little Tree, Be Still by Sean Elliott Russell. To my brave little trees, you are stronger and more amazing than you could ever know. You are wonderful and magnificent just the way you are, a unique and precious gift to the world. Love yourself with all of your heart and your life will become filled with magic and joy. Be still, I believe in you. You can do it. Love, Sean. In front of a house made of red-colored brick, a yard full of flowers and grass that was thick, was home to a new little tree that was planted right next to an older tree, bigger and slanted. Hi, Mr. Tree, said the new little one. Hello there, little tree, where are you from? I came from a nursery, it was indoors, but I'm loving it here, there's sunshine galore. He was playful and free with a heart full of glee, so grateful to be in that yard by the tree. Then one day the little tree noticed a change. The sky became darker, the clouds were all strange. What's wrong with the sky? Why does it flash? What is that grumble? The little one asked. I almost forgot, you grew up indoors. Well, little tree, this here is a storm. Boom with the thunder like dynamite blast. It scared little tree, his heart beating fast. When he got wet, he asked Mr. Tree, what is this water that's falling on me? There's so much I feel like I'm drowning. He cried, that's rain, little friend. The big tree replied. The little tree shook as the gusts of wind blew and pushed all his branches, pulling them too. I want to go hide, I'm scared of the sound. I wish I could jump up out of the ground and run in the house. I feel so afraid. Oh please, Mr. Tree, make them go away. He thought he would help him hide from the storm, but Mr. Tree stood there in powerful form and whispered, not sounding worried or thrilled, be still, little tree, be still. Soon the clouds had all passed in, thunder was gone. The birds all returned for a feast on the lawn. The little tree stood there, soaked from the rain, glad it was over, but feeling ashamed. I never wanna get rained on again. I hate thunderstorms, he said to his friend. He thought they were bad cause they made him afraid, and if he stayed away, he'd be safe and okay. But a week or two later, another one came, and poor little tree was stuck in the rain. He'd cry and he'd fight, shaking in fear, praying the lightning and rain disappeared. That's when his buddy would tell him so dear, be still, little tree, be still. After the storm, the little tree slept, tired from all of the tears that he wept. And when he awoke, he asked Mr. Tree, how come you never tried to help me? The thunder is scary, the wind tries to push me, but you only stand there trying to shush me. My dear little friend, I do want to help. That's why I tell you what I tell myself. I once was a tree even smaller than you, and one day the storm came thundering too. I was afraid, but the tree by the roof said, be still, little tree, be still. She told me that fear is just like a storm. It comes out of nowhere and thunders and pours, but sooner or later it all goes away. So if you are still, then you'll be okay. Don't run from the storm, don't fight it or try. Be still and just feel it as it passes by. Feel the rain as it falls, don't say that it's bad. Hear the roar of the thunder, it sounds like it's mad. Be still in the storm, no matter how strong, and before you will know it, the storm will be gone. Is that why you always look peaceful and calm? The little tree asked as he followed along. I still feel afraid every now and again, said Mr. Tree to his curious friend. But when I'm afraid, I say to myself, be still, little tree, be still, and it helps. Just as his friend had finished his sentence, crashes of lightning struck in the distance. Remember, my friend, just try to be still. The storm may be strong, but so is your will. And if the storm's throwing you roughly about, concentrate on your breath as it goes in and out. With that advice, the little tree ready to follow the steps so he could be steady. The sky became darker, the storm was now close, large and ferocious, stronger than most. He stood very still, feeling the winds shake all of his branches and pass through his limbs. He stood very still and slowly he breathed while feeling the rain pour down on his leaves. He stood very still, hearing the thunder, even when wanting to run under cover. And as the wind grew and pushed him around, he swayed with the wind while holding his ground. He said to himself under thousands of drops, it's raining right now, but soon it will stop. In thunder and lightning he peacefully thought, be still, little tree, be still. 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 After an hour, the storm went away. It may have been scary, but he was okay. Mr. Tree, did you see how I did? I stood really still and never once hid. I saw, little friend, you made me so proud, and now you can make it through any gray cloud. Storms would arise and storms would depart, but little tree always had peace in his heart. Then one day he noticed while looking around, the ground seemed like it was a lot further down. His trunk, it got thicker, his branches were longer. He felt kind of different, bigger and stronger. Hey, Mr. Tree, what's happened to me? I used to have 2 branches, now I have 3. The rain, little tree, it's helped you get strong. Sometimes what we fear is what helps us along. The rain is a gift that's feeding your roots. That's how we grow leaves and branches of fruit. If rain didn't pour, we'd always be small. You may think it's bad, but it's not bad at all. The little tree stood in amazement and thought, the storm that I feared would hurt me a lot was really just trying to help me to grow. And so when the skies would thunder and glow, he'd smile and say so peaceful and slow, be still, little tree, be still. 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 Over the years, he got even stronger. The little tree wasn't so little much longer. Early one morning, he opened his eyes to welcome the sun and was caught by surprise. Not too far away, the length of a car, was a new little tree standing there in the yard. "Hi, Mr. Tree," said the small one to him. "Hello, little tree," he replied with a grin. "I'm happy to meet you. Where are you from?" "A nursery," said the small little one. They spoke through the morning and mid-afternoon, until they were stopped by the sound of a boom. Both of them stared at the clouds rolling in as they covered the sun and the sky became grim. Mr. Tree, what's going on? Why is it dark and the wind blowing strong? I almost forgot, you grew up indoors. Well, little tree, this here is a storm. The new little tree looked frozen in fear. Her eyes became wider, all glossy with tears. There, little tree, don't be so afraid. But I am Mr. Tree, will we be okay? Should I try to go hide, or what should I do? Mr. Tree didn't speak for a moment or two. He stared at the storm as he thought of the times he was terribly terrified, wanting to hide. But because of his friend who was helpful and kind, he could stand in the storm and be peaceful inside. Overcome with emotion, he smiled and cried, so grateful that he was a tree and alive. Looking back at his scared little friend, he replied, "Be still, little tree, be still. Be still, little tree, be still." Be still, little tree, be still.